Next case study question. As a part of a school project, Mishika and Sahaj created a bird bath from the cylindrical log of wood by scooping out the hemispherical depression from one end of the cylinder as shown in the figure. As you can see, there is a cylindrical log of wood, and then as a part of the school project, Mishika and Sahaj has created a bird bath. How? By scooping out the hemispherical depression from one end of the cylinder. Now the cylinder has a length 2 meter. So the total height of this cylinder is 2 meter. However, 0.6 meter is in earth, and the diameter is 1.4 meter. And here is the first question. You write the radius of the hemispherical depression. So the first thing, after reading the question, you must write the given. So as we know, a cylinder is given with a height of 2 meter and a diameter 1.4 meter. However, this cylinder is 0.6 meter is in earth. So earth, the height of cylinder below the ground will be 0.6, and above the ground it will be 2 minus 0.6, that is 1.4 meter. Let us put all these things in the words. The total height of the cylinder H is 2 meter. Diameter of the cylinder is given to be 1.4. Okay, and now the height below the ground is given to be 0.6, and height above the ground definitely will be the total height of cylinder minus height below the ground. So 2 minus 0.6 will give you 1.4 meter. And the first question we need to answer to find the radius of the hemispherical depression. So as you can see here, the hemispherical depression is scooped out from the top of the cylinder, as you can see here in the figure. So its diameter naturally will be equal to the diameter of the cylinder. And we need to determine the radius of the hemispherical depression. However, the diameter of this hemispherical depression is 1.4 meter. Therefore, the radius will be half of the diameter, and simply we can say since radius is equal to diameter by 2, so 1.4 by 2, which is equal to 0.7 meter. Therefore, the radius of the hemispherical depression is equal to 0.7 meter. The next question, find the volume of water that can be filled in hemispherical depression in terms of pi. See the question, read it very carefully. If they are asking you to find the volume of water that can be filled in the hemispherical depression in terms of pi, that means you will not substitute the value of pi. In terms of pi only, you are going to specify the volume of water. So naturally, if you observe, since there is a hemisphere, the volume of water will be equal to the volume of the hemisphere. As you can see, the volume of a hemisphere, the formula is 2 by 3 pi r cube. And just now we have found the radius of this hemisphere is 0.7 meter. So now just substituting this value, See, I am not substituting for pi because the question suggests that they want the volume in terms of pi. So 2 by 3 into pi into 0.73 cube. On simplification, we will get for the numerator 343 and for the denominator part 1500. So 343 upon 1500 pi meter cube is the volume of water, which is equal to the volume of the hemispherical depression. The next question, find the total surface area of log of wood above the ground after making the bird bath. See, now we need to determine the total surface area of log of wood above the ground. So if you recall, this log of wood is basically in the shape of a cylinder, and the height of the cylinder was 2 meter. However, 0.6 meter height of the cylinder is in the ground, that is below the ground. So the only visible part, the height of the visible part will be 2 meter minus 0.6 meter. So the height for this is to be considered as the height of this part of the cylinder above the ground. So naturally, in that case, it is simply the total surface area of log of wood will be equal to the curved surface area of the cylinder plus the surface area of the hemisphere. So which I can put it something like this. The total surface area of log of wood equal to curved surface area of the cylinder plus the curved surface area of the hemispherical depression. So now finding the CSA of the cylinder. So the formula for the curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. Now substituting the value 2 into 22 by 7 into 0.7, it is 2 pi RH. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 0.7, and observe the height of the cylinder of log of wood is 2 meter. However, we need to only consider here 1.4 meter because 0.6 meter height of the cylinder is below the ground. So after calculation, we will get curved surface area of cylinder as 6.16 meter square. Next is to find the curved surface area of the cylinder, and the curved surface area of the cylinder formula is 2 pi r square. Substituting the value 2 into 22 by 7 into 0.7 square and calculating, we get the curved surface area of the hemisphere as 3.08 meter square. Now we have got the curved surface area of the cylinder, curved surface area of the hemisphere. Recall, as we have seen, the total surface area of log is equal to curved surface area of the cylinder plus the curved surface area of the hemispherical depression. Therefore, the total surface area of the log of wood will be 6.16 plus 3.08, which gives you 9.24 meter square as the total surface area of log of wood above the ground. The next question, compute the volume of log of wood above the ground after making the bird bath. So naturally the volume of the log of wood will be the volume of the cylinder minus the volume of the hemisphere. However, to find the volume of cylinder, we need to consider only the height which is above the ground, since we are required to find out the volume of log of wood above the ground. Therefore, I can say the volume of the remaining log is the volume of the cylinder minus the volume of the scooped hemisphere. So volume of cylinder, as we know, is pi r square h. The point to be observed, the height is taken only 1.4 meter, because this is the height which is, as you can see, is above the ground, because 0.6 meter is below the ground. So after calculating, we get the volume of cylinder as 2.156 meter cube. The next thing is to find the volume of the hemispherical depression. And we know the volume of hemisphere is given by the formula 2 by 3 into pi r cube. So 2 by 3, pi is 22 by 7, r is 0.7, so 0.7 cube. On simplification, we are getting the volume of a hemisphere as 0.7187 meter cube. So in this way, we have computed the volume of the cylinder above the ground and the volume of the hemispherical depression. But the aim is to get the volume of the log of wood above the ground. So we need to subtract the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the scooped depression. So the remaining volume will be the volume of cylinder minus the volume of hemisphere, which is 2.516 minus 0.7187 approximately. So we are getting the remaining volume as 1.7973 meter cube. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share the video, and also don't forget to subscribe the channel. Remember, maths समझो याद नहीं करो.